Abusua me more about the Bochum for studios. Message so basa subscribe, like, comment, and share mami. Abusua all African games are Ghana hosting a few more. I want to send about Bontia. Just will be a Canadian Kevin Taylor at the better Bontin. Captain Kweku Martin so the Ababontin a can send be a fa home. And this is a DB a course so down Kweku Yeboah so Ababontin in painful PEB. And so Ababontin or more cansem. Edifa sikedi e course so abusia me se onya bre ne enkohwe video ni bi bre ba e beto aso.
It's too close to or a bit over 226 million Ghana cedis was used to feed athletes for 18 days for the event. So you realize that some of these things needed to be investigated.
The word Achim mafias, some Chebi mafias, they don't love this country, led by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I sit here and I don't care what happened to me after this show. Nanado is a nation wrecker. The current president we have, he is a devil incarnated nation wrecker. He and his cronies, he and his cohorts, he and his apparatchiks, what they want to do is to keep Ghana in a box, keep the keys, and decide when to open the destiny of this nation. And this is very detrimental to anybody living in this land. Sasam we mekanitria, yabe fremi, mekanitria, we ni bebre, te mekan brofu. Once I mekan brofu, nti ubo wonse mame, kodo te brofu. You see how foolish we have become. Me ba ha be catch sports for the say. Asɛm wo na wo se meboa. Besi na me no ka say hotels African countries ne beda ya me ye sikanya besia say yen fan host no besi ne I still have those documents abino ya ye all African games awie bebia Nigeria da ye Burkina da ye wan da ye wan da ye unim say Nash besi ne muntuai. Meanwhile, this government spent over $300 million. I am daring the sports minister. Come and sit here. Go to any other TV or radio station. Invite me, and I'll come and meet you one-on-one. And I'll point to you that all you and whoever in this administration are nothing but thieves. You guys are thieves. You remember I came here to tell the sports guys that you entry a GBC car. Na GBC for document na HSA yetria wonka no eye chrono document GBC yetria neka. I was called by a manager in this house ujafu men to asubium na why we da obebo African games and na obebo bibia GBC de be no say ye kwa akope right ye mfa ma ye mebo a openi wo hwa me wapempem ha say ye apakakra uhume anope ya wutie wo fia ya. But I stood my ground because I know the nonsense that I was talking about. I must say this to whoever, from my producer to my director to switchers to whoever in this house. I am not a fool just to open my mouth to say things I do not have evidence. And you see, I was insulted by a certain man in this house who called me and said that, what do you have to say that the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the money paid by the Ministry of Youth and Sports is a fiasco? It's not true. And they were paid less than $200,000. No, me, called me, looked me in my eyes, started insulting me at the big office in this house. The Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the Sika, I'm sorry. I am sad not because of the story. I am sad because almost every other person in this country, people are just mediocres. People are just interested in protecting their businesses without protecting the future of this country. And that is what gets me mad and sad. Sebed and the GBC. Ministry of Youth and Sports, over 3 million. I said this on air with the sports guys, and I was calling, and I wish you were there. How this man looked me in the eyes and spoke. I respectfully said, sir, we live to see. He again reported me that I've threatened him I knew what I na me nim dia make I give back kojo na me nim asɛm a make no. Sir, today can you call me again and say what? Watch this. When I said that on air, I knew, said GBC director was called to a meeting to by force accept that he has been paid over $3 million. And the man said, I cannot succumb to that rubbish. You can choose to sack me. I am a professor. Sack me. And Asɛm Makawahano, time and event is confirming whether I was just ranting or I was planting a seed. Look and listen to me carefully. How would you want to disgrace a noble nation like Ghana to this magnitude? And you think that everybody should shut up in this country? And I am surprised. J. Kufuor, with all due respect to you, Dad, you've been quiet for quite too long. Krobe asante kotokoro tumfo say to baby omiru mama muso wada mache bro. Ohere why you din ache toto. Gamanche. Yes. Abai bi aba or the gamanche ba. Ebia na usuro say this ba om the gamanche be for from eba. Nti ebia usuro so be kasa. But gamanche, you've been quiet for quite too long. Paramount chiefs in this country. As for the media, we are as corrupt as more than the definition of the word corrupt. Forget about the media. Mena me catch me Ghana and Central Juba no corrupt. Eti but penifo amu memu ha mo kasa ye na nanom ahemfo. Where are you? And no man ba ko send me message. O catch him say now I understand you. The same omahene no ne penifo abomidua. Sama kasa ni kuro mu kwan ye. Nyame na ne wo ho nana. Nyakopon wanyi wo. I have decided to end my career in broadcasting. And I'll come back to tell you tomorrow when I want to quit broadcasting. I'll quit. Take this from me. Tomorrow when I come, I'll tell you, I want to quit. Me. I want to quit. Honestly, I want to leave. I know your heart has started panting. You started panting, but I want to quit. Antibi, I want to leave. Niyama, I want to go. Antiama, I want to leave. I want to quit. I want to go. If you don't see me again, don't be sad. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, through the local organizing committee, received proposals from various stakeholders for the production and broadcasting rights for the 13th African Games. Question number 1 about point A, and it said, who were the said various stakeholders? And who are those who wanted the broadcasting right, apart from GBC? Publish the names. I am daring the ministry to publish the names. If a cousin of the president's company was not part of it, I am daring the minister, if his friend was not part of the bidding, publish the names. Nonsense. I am daring the ministry to publish the stakeholders. I am standing here and asking and saying that the Ministry of Youth and Sports should publish the names of the proposals they received. They are from which company and from who? We want to know. Now I'm daring the man in this house. Call me again this morning. I'll give it to you and go away. Nonsense.
Abusia weni nsembia Captain Kojo Smart erabe tudra efa achim mafias no any All African Games sika die course no abusia oman Ghana mu de e kamera so bia sori a o ye de ope make sure so ba so subscribe like comment na sa share ma me makrada se na be se share